The median nerve is the principal nerve of the anterior compartment of the forearm. It supplies muscular branches directly to the muscles of the superficial and intermediate layers of forearm flexors, exception for the flexor carpi ulnaris, and deep muscles, exception for the medial half of the flexor digitorum profundus, via its branch, the anterior interosseous nerve. The branches of the median nerve on the forearm are the articular branches. These branches pass to the elbow joint as the median nerve passes it. Muscular branches. The nerve to the pronator teres usually arises at the elbow and enters the lateral border of the muscle. A broad bundle of nerves pierces the superficial flexor group of muscles and innervates the flexor carpi radialis, palmaris longus, and the flexor digitorum superficialis. Anterior interosseous nerve. This branch runs distally on the interosseous membrane with the anterior interosseous branch of the ulnar artery. After supplying the deep forearm flexors, exception for the ulnar part of the flexor digitorum profundus, which sends tendons to the fourth and fifth fingers, it passes deep to and supplies the pronator quadratus, then ends by sending articular branches to the wrist joint. One more branch is the palmar cutaneous branch of the median nerve. This branch arises in the forearm just proximal to the flexor retinaculum, but is distributed to the skin of the central part of the palm. Like the median nerve, the ulnar nerve doesn't give any branches during its passage through the arm. In the forearm, it supplies only 1½ muscles, the flexor carpi ulnaris and the ulnar part of the flexor digitorum profundus, which sends tendons to the fourth and fifth digits. The ulnar nerve and artery emerge from beneath the flexor carpi ulnaris tendon and become superficial just proximal to the wrist. They pass superficial to the flexor retinaculum and enter the hand by passing through the groove between the pisiform and the hook of the hamate. A band of fibrous tissue from the flexor retinaculum bridges the groove to form the small ulnar canal, Hyon canal. The branches of the ulnar nerve arising in the forearm include muscular and articular branches and cutaneous branches that pass to the hand. Unlike the medial and ulnar nerves, the radial nerve serves motor and sensory functions in both the arm and forearm, but its sensory and motor fibers are distributed in the forearm by two separate branches. The superficial, sensory or cutaneous, and deep radial or posterior interosseous nerve, which is motor. It divides into these terminal branches as it appears in the cubital fossa, anterior to the lateral epicondyle of the humerus, between the brachialis and the brachia radialis. The superficial branch of the radial nerve is also a cutaneous nerve, but it gives rise to articular branches as well. It is distributed to the skin of the dorsum of the hand and to a number of joints in the hand, branching soon after it emerges from the overlying brachioradialis and crosses the root of the anatomical snuff box. The deep branch of the radial nerve, after it pierces the supinator, runs in the facial plane between the superficial and deep extensor muscles in close proximity to the posterior interosseous artery. It is usually referred to as the posterior interosseous nerve. It supplies motor innervation to all the muscles with fleshy bellies located entirely in the posterior compartment of the forearm, distal to the lateral epicondyle of the humerus.